At my engagement party, the champagne tower had just been set when my future mother-in-law lifted the microphone and smiled. She said, "In our family, we only accept clean daughters-in-law. No debt, no secrets." 200 guests turned to look at me, waiting for a confession I had never made. I smiled, connected my phone to the house audio, and pressed play. Her voice filled the room. "Get her father's seaside apartment first. After the wedding, we can ease her out. My name is Xu Jiao. I am 30, and I work in medical device sales. My father died of cancer 3 years ago. He left me a small seaside apartment and one sentence I never forgot. 'You can choose the wrong marriage,' he told me, 'but never hand someone else your way back.' I held on to that sentence like a map. I dated Changshu for 2 years. From the outside, we looked perfect, polished couple photos, expensive dinners, clean careers. He was soft-spoken, finance world, the kind of man everyone called stable. His mother, Lin Ya, played the elegant matriarch with precision. Every lunch she praised my independence and called me refreshing. Every compliment ended the same way. A woman should know how to soften after marriage. 6 months ago, they started asking about my seaside apartment. At first it was just advice. Let us help you optimize your assets. Then it became structure. Family capital should be managed centrally. Then pressure, premarital consolidation is safer for everyone. I said no each time. Changshu never argued directly. He squeezed my hand and said, "My mom is controlling, but I am on your side." I almost believed him. 1 month before the engagement, I traveled to Shenzhen for work. On the drive back from the airport, Changshu kept music loud and never let me touch the console. At home, while I was in the shower, his phone rang 3 times. The contact label flashed, "Mom, do not answer. Wait till I get back." I am not someone who checks phones. That night, I opened his voice-to-text thread anyway. Linya wrote, "Do not go soft. Get the deed first." Changshu replied, "She will not sign." Then came a 58-second voice note from Lin Ya. "If she trusts you, coax her. Her father is gone. No one is left to shield her." My palms went cold. In 1 minute, 2 years of kindness turned into strategy. I did not explode. I did not confront. I exported every voice note, screenshot, and transfer trail. I sent copies to my lawyer and my closest friend. My lawyer gave me one instruction: do not fight first, preserve first. The engagement party went ahead exactly as planned. I wore a pale gold dress and stood under warm lights like an object everyone had paid to admire. Linya took the stage for her speech. She praised family values, social standing, and tradition. Then she pivoted and aimed directly at me. "Our family cannot accept hidden baggage," she said, "especially unresolved debt from the bride's original family." Whispers spread across the hall. Changshu stood beside me, eyes fixed ahead, and said nothing. That was the moment everything became simple. I raised my phone, connected to the sound system, and pressed play. Her own voice thundered through crystal and linen. "Get her father's seaside apartment first. After marriage, ease her out." A second recording followed, Changshu saying, "Mom, that is too harsh." A third one. "Marriage is negotiation," Linya answered. "It is not charity." The room went silent enough to hear melting ice. Linya turned white and lunged for my phone. I stepped back and said, "You asked for cleanliness. Let us keep the truth clean, too." Changshu finally spoke. "Jiao, do you have to make it this ugly?" I looked at him and said, "I only moved your private version onto public speakers." The party collapsed within minutes. The next morning, they struck first with rumor and damage control. I was called unstable, paranoid, difficult. Anonymous messages were sent to my company suggesting moral misconduct. They expected panic. They got legal notice. Because I had preserved every timeline, every file hash, and every source, my legal team sent cease and desist letters and evidence preservation demands the same day. I still thought Chung-shu might apologize in private. Instead, he sent a long message saying I destroyed his relationship with his mother and ruined us. I replied with one line, "You started this before I pressed play." 1 week later, I terminated the engagement formally. I returned every gift and documented every transfer. Linya offered a quiet settlement if we both agreed to no claims. My lawyer asked what I wanted. I said no. This was not a breakup argument. This was planned financial manipulation. At mediation, Linya lowered her voice for the first time. She said she was only protecting her son's future. I told her a future is not something you finance by stealing someone else's safety net. Chung-shu sat in the corner with red eyes. He said he still loved me. I told him I believed he probably did. But love that stays silent while others strip your boundaries is not love you can build a life on. 3 months later, key claims were resolved. They were ordered to issue corrections, remove false statements, and bear part of the damages. It was not cinematic revenge. It was a legal reset. I did not win applause. I won my perimeter back. I still live in the seaside apartment. At 6 in the morning, ocean wind pushes through the balcony doors and the curtains breathe like lungs. Sometimes I think if I had not pressed play that night, I would have entered a marriage that looked perfect and slowly erased me. People say I was ruthless. I disagree. I did one adult thing in a room full of performance. I put truth under the lights and walked out with my name intact. Now I finally understand my father's sentence. A way back is not for running away. A way back is what lets you stay standing when it is time to say no.